Fishing Simulator is getting kinda old. It was released in 2019 and has seen a significant decline in its overall player count. While the player count did recently spike up to 4,000 for around a week, it is steadily dropping again to what it has been averaging lately, that being around 1,000 active players. With a lower number like that, you'd expect the game to be dying and not in a good state, but you'd actually be wrong. I think the game is in a great spot, and you should definitely try playing for the first time or returning if you have already played before. And I'll go as far as to say that I think Fishing Simulator is the best it's ever been, and here's why. The developers have been keeping up a good pace when it comes to releasing updates. Just checking out the Discord, if we see the dates for when the updates were released, for example, this most recent one, it was released on July 9th, and that added an entirely new island. Somewhat new, I mean, this has been in the game before, but it was an event back in the day, but now it is a permanent island that will always be in the game. And with that update, we also received quite a few new things, like new fish, new rods and backpacks and whatnot. And looking at the update beforehand, that was around the middle of April when they added the Easter update and all the events and stuff for that. While that was a decent gap in between updates, being almost 3 months, if we go back just a little bit further, we can see that the update before that was April 4th, where they added an entirely new island, tons of improvements and bug fixes, and just lots of new stuff with the game. The update before that was on March 28th, where we received a new index reward and a new wandering merchant item. And before that, we received another big update on March 21st, where we got an entirely new island, again, somewhat new because this was seen before, that being Cyber City, and a bunch of stuff was added with that as well. So you get the point. The developers have been very consistent with their updates, and they've been releasing a lot of new content almost every time they've dropped. And this was a problem with them in the past, where they would go literally like 3 months without updating, and when they would update, it would just be something simple like a bug fix or something. But they've been doing a great job recently, and they have a lot of stuff planned for the future as well. And this ties into my second point on why you should play Fishing Simulator, is because there is tons of content. We have received 3 new islands within the past few months, which is a pace that we've never seen before. We've never gotten content drops like this so frequently, and such big content drops too. And with those new islands, there's new index rewards, new fish, new rods, new backpacks, new a lot of stuff. And just taking a look at the index for some of the new islands, there isn't an index reward for Fortnite yet, even though there probably will be soon if I had to guess. And then if we go over to Timeless Tides, for Sakura Cove, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right, we have this newer boat, which is really cool and pretty useful. And for Cyber City, we have a cybernetic shark. Just these 2 index rewards alone will have you spending plenty of time on the game, because there's so many new fish to catch, and it's just going to take a long time to get all of them. But if you get bored of fishing like how I do sometimes, and you want to go do something else, well, you can go hunt. There is so many more sea creatures in this game than there was compared to like maybe 2 years ago, because not only do we have sharks and orcas, which pretty much everybody's familiar with, but we have piranhas, we have armored sharks now, we have those killer seal things, I forget the name of them, and we also have the Kraken boss and the Moby boss and all the other mini bosses that are kind of hard to find, like the Sea Dragon or Conchosaurus. Sorry, Cronchosaurus. I had to just check that real quick. I had a feeling that wasn't right. And there are also some other events that take place semi-frequently, something like Void Storms or 2x EXP events. They don't happen all the time, but when those events are happening, they are pretty fun, because it is enjoyable going after some void fish or void hammerhead sharks, and also just grinding up a lot faster because of double XP. So there's that to look forward to as well. And not to mention, there's also a lot of other small things that you can do in the game, such as decorating your aquarium and making cool designs with fish and decorations. You can customize pretty much any of your boats with such a wide variety of colors that you can really have so many combinations and a lot of cool designs to make. Completing weekly quests to help build up your shards and get those really awesome and useful items that you want from the Wandering Merchant. Some of the best items in the game come from the Wandering Merchant, so it's always a good idea to do your weekly quests. And there's also other simple things like upgrading your stats, buying new spears to help you hunt hunt down all the sea creatures and bosses in the game, upgrading your storage and buying pretty cool backpacks to help you fish and hunt for longer, which I actually didn't realize there was all these backpacks in the game now. I'm definitely gonna buy these. You can farm gems by completing hourly quests, or you can go around the map and try to find lost treasure, which those could be used to buy boats, upgrade them, and just buy other very useful things. I'm sure I got my point across by now. There is just so much more content in this game than there really ever has been in its entire lifespan. There's just really endless things to do. There's always a goal to be working on, whether that's trying to upgrade your gear or work on your index or do hunting. There's just always something to do. And you see my level. You see it says 3,833. I'm still nowhere near done with this game. I still probably have like 1,000 hours left of gameplay till I'm actually done and completed everything that I've wanted to do, because there's just that much grinding in this game. And that's not an exaggeration either. And going on to my third point on why you should play Fishing Simulator in 2025 is that it has such a strong community. There are people always playing this game, and most of them are very nice as well. I haven't encountered many mean people on this game. Everyone is usually pretty wholesome and will help you out when needed. And there is a lot of nice people in the Discord as well. I'm not active in there, but the few times that I have gone in the Discord to try and talk to people, everyone has been pretty nice and pretty welcoming. And there usually is someone available to play with you. If you don't have any friends that do play this game, that's an option to try and find people to play with. Or you could just talk to people on the game itself, because again, everyone's usually pretty friendly. But of course, you get those few mean people that they don't want to be bothered at all. But maybe not even... What in the E-Dater is happening behind me? But maybe not even mean. Some people do just like to play alone. Overall, the community is still thriving, and there's still plenty of people who grind this game on a daily basis. And there's players like me who, even if I take a break for 6 months and don't upload any content on this game, I still always return to it and get hooked on it again. No pun intended. But that about wraps up this video. Fishing Simulator in 2025. Is it worth playing? Absolutely. There's so much to do in this game, more than there ever has been before. The developers are always releasing new stuff, and there's a lot more content in the game compared to previous years. And there's such a strong and loyal fan base that I just don't ever see this game dying in the near future. I think it's always gonna have a decent amount of players, even if it's only like 500 players. That's still a thriving community. But with the player count going up recently, I don't think that's even going to happen. I think we're going to see this game hit new peaks eventually if the developers keep up with the good job that they've been doing. And this game is just going to last for many more years to come. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found this interesting or helpful in any way, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because it does help me out a lot and I really do appreciate it. And leave a comment down below. Will you be playing Fishing Simulator again or for the first time? And if not, why? Why are you missing out on this good game? It's better than Fish. I'm sorry. It's better than Fish. It's far better, actually. That's just my opinion, though. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Should I still fly?